Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Seshni, Dr. Seshni Gurikamuvia Rensburg, and this is a continuation of the series of the key differences between the online CASC exam versus Royal College face-to-face examination in September 2023. So we've spoken about the cubicles, and now I want to talk about when you enter the cubicle and the instructions to the candidate. So we spoke about when you will enter the cubicle once your preparation time is over. So it could have been four minutes for the morning session and then 1.5 minutes for the afternoon session. So when you enter the station, there will be a desk, and there will be 3 or 4 chairs depending on who's in the cubicle. So there will be a chair as you enter, to possibly to the left or either the right of you, depending on which side you are entering, but it's usually, I would say, on the left hand side. So you enter on the left hand side, there's a chair, you sit down, and the patient will be the person in front of you. So you can adjust your chair if you want to. And in terms of the instructions, because that's the purpose of this video, was to explain where the instructions are. So the instructions that you would have had outside the cubicle on the A4 size, which was mounted on the outside of the cubicle, would now be inside on the desk. So usually the instructions are there. You may or may not get a chance to look at it, but it's there. So the purpose of this video is to let you know that if for some reason, because of the amount of information and the time, and you may have not got all the information in terms of writing down your notes and forming your station and the key points that you needed for that station, if because it's an exam situation, you might not have enough time, you might not be able to take all the information down, and you might also be quite anxious, or you might be relaxed, which is great. So depending on the circumstances, it's just to say that the copy of the instructions will be in the cubicle, and it's usually on the table, so it will be there for you to refer to. So my advice would be is, if you need to use it, have a look at it, but don't use it unnecessarily. If you feel you have enough information, rather focus on the station and the information you have at hand. And bear in mind, all the information is going to come from the person that's sitting in front of you, which is the patient, which is the most important thing. Try and avoid looking at anyone else, and we'll talk about that in the next video, but focus on the patient and the person in front of you. So make sure that you're looking at the patient and you are focused on the patient. So yeah, so that was in terms of the instructions to the candidate, and the piece of paper that the CASC station, the details will all be inside the cubicle. So that's great, and I'm sure when you listen to this video, you're going to feel really relieved. So in terms of other information regarding the cubicle and the people in the cubicle and eye contact, we'll talk about that in the next video. So do click like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and please do have a look at all the other CASC videos, because I know they are useful and they've helped a lot of candidates pass the exam. And have a look at my website, easternpsychcourse.com. Thank you.